What is up, Royalty Gang? I am back with another video. As you can see, it's story time. Yes, I know I have not been making no videos, but we're gonna do this video today. This topic was I haven't talked about this. I mean, I tell certain people, but like I don't really talk about this topic for real because it just was hard for me to talk about. So I'm go ahead and start. I had a lot of people asking me on like my social medias, was I okay? Am I okay? As y'all can see, I am okay. That happened years ago, but I just wanted to get it out. I wanted to get the story out because I want people to understand. There's people like me that go through this. And a lot of people just turn their back. They don't help. They don't call nobody. They don't even ask the person if they are okay, if they need anything. So I want to put my story out there to let everybody know, like, if you see this happen to somebody, if you cannot help physically, then help go and call the police or something. Because you can't just, I don't understand why people just stand there and watch this stuff happen to other people. This might be a 2-part video. Because, y'all, my dang phone be saying I ain't got no storage. But I do have some storage, but that's what my phone be saying. So, yes. Alright, so how this came about. This happened in the summertime. And it was me, my best friend, her boyfriend, and her ex and my ex. At the time we were, everybody was together in their own little relationships. And we went to hang out with each other for the weekend. And then one day I had left with my ex to go with him to his dad's house so that he could wash his clothes, get his, shower, do what he got to do. And they were doing the same thing as we left. So we get a phone call. Well, he get a phone call from my best friend's boyfriend, which they are actually cousins. So I'm not going to say no names. I mean, a few of y'all might know who I'm talking about. But let's just call them Jordan and James. Okay, I'm gonna say Jordan James. So Jordan is my boyfriend, my ex. I'm kind of boyfriend, my ex, and then James is her ex. Okay. So Jordan gets a call from James saying that his sister had just got jumped. If y'all don't know what jumped is, it's being beat up by multiple people. The term that we use here in the United States. I don't know what you guys use in different countries, but that's the term we use here. And he got that phone call, so he said, okay, we'll be over there in a minute so that I can take you to where you gotta go. So we get over there, and I tell my best friend that we're going, and her first thing is, we're not going. We're gonna stay here. And I really didn't want to listen to what she had. I wasn't really thinking like, okay, yeah, let's stay. I'm like, no, I want to go. Like, I want to go. She like, but I don't want to. And I'm like, okay, well, if you don't go, then we just gonna leave you. So she like, okay, well, I'm going. Now, throughout this story, y'all gonna be like, okay, well, why you didn't pay attention to certain stuff? Like they always say, God do send you signs, so pay attention. I'm trying to tell y'all, pay attention. That was my first warning sign that he sent me, was her telling me she's not going. So that should have been my way of telling myself, okay, well, she's not going, so I don't need to go. But me being me, I wanted to go. So we get in the car. Now, my ex carries this lucky coin with him everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes. And I believe it's luck because I believe it from after seeing this myself. He says when he carries this with him, that one of his friends that passed away gave it to him, and it's a coin that he has that where he don't get put up by police, nothing goes wrong with him. And as we were driving, Jordan and James touched the coin. Me and my best friend didn't touch the coin. And I watched them do that, and I looked like, wow, okay. So we get out to where we had to go, and we seen a lot of girls. They were outside, And as we walked up, well, we got out the car. As we walked up, they ran into a building, thinking that we were trying to fight them. I don't know what they thought, because me and my best friend wasn't out there to fight. We were just out there to go get the sister and bring her home. That was in our mind frame. That was in our thinking, like, okay, we about to get the sister. We about to make sure she okay. We about to go home. Well, she only had 2 bloody knees. There was really nothing wrong with her. She didn't have no marks, no bruises, no nothing. So they went into the building. So we just walking, and this guy comes out and was like, he's from this, as we call him here. Like I said, I don't know what y'all call him in different states, but we call him, what can I say, hoods. I don't know if what y'all call them there in different countries, because I know it's people from different countries watching me. And he's from this place and that place, and that if anybody wants to fight, they can fight. If anybody wants to shoot each other, they can shoot each other. It's no problem. So my ex was like, don't nobody have time for that, which is Jordan. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has no guns out here. We didn't come out here to shoot. We just trying to see. He was trying to see what was wrong with his cousin, and James trying to see what's wrong with his sister. So the dude goes on and on and on. Then finally he walks away. So we walk up to the sister and was like, what happened? And she's like, well, I was at the store, and next thing her and her child's father was at the store. Next thing we know, this girl walked up. She was like, this girl walked up to me and asked me, was I such and such? And I told her no. And she said, yes, I was. And I said, no, I said, no, I'm not. And she said, the girl put her hands on her and they jumped her. And she said, I fought back. So we was like, okay, all right. So I'm still sitting there thinking like, okay, we about to go home. So we out there just talking and chill and, relaxing, chilling. And another girl walks up and was like, what's the problem? Like, what they want, what's going on with them? Like, why, what's So she told her the story or whatever. So the girl's like, well, if they want to fight, then we can fight. Y'all pay attention to that part. So we're standing there for a while. We're just relaxing, talking, and the next thing I know, the girl's mom and all these girls walk up, and she like, you hit my daughter, you fought my daughter. You're grown. Mind you, nobody knew that the daughter was about, like, I think 16, 17. And his sister was only probably my age, which I'm 24. She probably was 23, maybe 24 at the time. I don't know. I don't remember. And she was like, well, your daughter put her hands on me, and they jumped me. What do you want me to do? Like, you want me to just stand there and let your daughter put her hands on me? Because she said, I want to fight you. And the daughter was like, I don't want to fight you. You're a mom. Like, you're a mom. I didn't know your daughter was young. If your daughter wasn't that long, your daughter should have never put her hands on me. I had the right to defend myself. So the next thing I know, all these girls that was with the mom chased the sister. Well, the sister was backing up, and they didn't technically chase her. The sister was backing up into the building that we were in front of, and she went and she got into the building. She held the door. So it was maybe about 3 or 4 people pulling on the door. It was about 6 or 7 girls on her. They pulled the door and she just let it go. She said, forget it, I'm gonna let it go. So she lets the door go. And when she let it go, they jumped on her. And they pulled her. It was other girls in there. They were pulling her shirt off and pulling her by her hair, hitting her. And then they dragged her out the building. They still was hitting her and kicking her. And the thing was, they wasn't really doing anything, no damage to her. There was nothing wrong with her face. There was nothing wrong with her. Nothing messed up about her face. So y'all jumped this girl and y'all didn't even leave a scratch. What was the point? Like, what was the point? It's about 6 of y'all and this one person. Y'all couldn't even leave no mark on her. That's ridiculous. If you're going to jump somebody, you need to leave a mark. You need to leave your stamp on this person. But jumping is not my thing. I don't like it. So the next thing we know is guys running behind the building, and they held James, Jordan, and the sister's son's dad, the sister's son's father up, her son's father up, and at gunpoint, and told them, "Do not move, and if you guys move, we're gonna kill y'all. Basically, we're gonna kill all y'all." So I'm sitting there shocked, like, whoa, like, what is going on? So, as I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is going on? But nothing getting, my mind is registering for real. Like, okay, I'm about to get jumped. I'm about to get beat up by these girls, or I'm about to get hurt. I didn't think none of it. So my best friend got in the car, and she's like, "Come on, Tara, get in the car." I'm not thinking like, what are we getting in the car for, or for what? Like, we're not the ones that got the problem. We didn't do nothing. So as I'm sitting in the doorway, this girl asked me, "What are you guys out here for? What did y'all come out here for?" I said, "I didn't come out." I was like, "We didn't come out here for nothing. We just came to get the sister, and we were supposed to be going home." As to my knowledge, that's what we doing. When I tell you my mind was blank, y'all, it was just blank. Like, I didn't think none of it. I didn't have no instant. You know how you get that gut feeling like something's not right? I didn't have that feeling on my way there, and I didn't have that feeling there. So, as we get into the car, I get into the back seat, I shut the door, and all I heard was one of the girls say, "Get him," which means, go ahead, drag him out the car, do what y'all gotta do. So, they dragged us out the car. They dragged my best friend out the car first, by her hair. And one of my best friend, I'm not saying she can't fight, I'm not saying she don't like to fight. Well, I'm not saying she can't fight, but she's one of them girls that don't fight. She's one of them girls that try to avoid fighting. So, and me being the friend that I am, the best friend that I am, if one of my friends are getting hurt, oh, best believe I'm going to help, because that's just a friend that I am. I don't play that. I don't like when people not bully. I don't like when people hurt people, especially if it's multiple. Now, if it was one-on-one, which is her versus somebody else, then that's cool. Y'all go ahead and y'all fight, do what y'all gotta do. But if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna jump my best friend, oh, no. Friends in general, no. I'm not going for that. I don't like it. I never liked it. I never will like it. Alright, y'all, we're gonna get into part 2 of this video, because, yeah, we're gonna get into part 2 and all. So stay tuned.